Good evening, guys. Hope everyone's good today. So we've got a bit of a pause day right now as it's come straight into our resistance here. We've had the two strong days down, we've had the flush out, and if we look at the liquidation map, you can see the move, the majority of the move. It's all been, they've liquidated everything pretty much on the 7 day. So that's 500 million is the red, that's people betting the market's going to go up, and the green is the area of people betting the market's going to go down. And there's currently 3.5 billion short. Look at all these spikes, huge, everyone opening up 50x, 100x leverage. The system, the market does not allow these to stay in. People that bet this, you might get one very, very lucky on a once in a blue moon. But the system wipes these out. So as you can see here, all the longs have been pretty much flushed so far. And if we look at the volume here, look, it's starting to flatten out, and we've even got a wee uptick there. So the main reduction in the volume has stopped and starting to flatten out. All the longs have stopped, not stopped, sorry, they've been wiped out just now. So this could be where the bottom starts to form. We talked about this, we said it'll probably range right up until this peak here, because we're following the liquidity, and that looks like it's going to range through there. And we, both ones, we had it coming down, and this one, oh, sorry guys. And on this one, we had it coming down as well. So we knew the move was going to be coming down. We could see there's a lot of longs to be liquidated, and that's now happened. So the question I'm asking myself now is, has this move played out? It's definitely close. The bottom, this is the bottom starting to form of this move, I believe. And I think this will be the low. I don't think we'll fail it, and I think we'll put in a higher low here. Now, there's the low, and it's going to be a higher low somewhere in here. That might be it, because it's coming to our resistance, but it might flush a wee bit further down, but it's going to be somewhere in this area. The higher low will form, and that's just where the market's trying to find out now, where's that price. Now, if we look at the liquidity heat map, you can see in the 24-hour, in a range there, we're starting to get volume at the top of the bottom. It doesn't show you too much on the 1 day and the 2 day, but on the 3 day, look, you're starting to see this huge liquidity. And if we go on the weekly, look guys, look at that. Each yellow line is 100 million, roughly. If you look at here, 0, top of the yellow is 108. Always use this as a reference to find out what each yellow line is worth. So look at all this liquidity here. Does that not look like it's prime for the taking? We've got all the longs, looks like the majority of them have been taken out. We've got the volume starting to trail off, bottom out. It's not just dropping off anymore, it's starting to find itself a bottom. And we've got all this liquidity sitting up here. So I feel like the market's starting to bottom. We still got that wee 81,000, I've got that there. It still might come down and just take that for the final finale. So if it comes down to take the 81, no worries. If it doesn't, no worries. It's in this area. So it's a couple of percent between friends, yeah, look, so it's either going to come down, take this, or it's going to start moving up. It's going to start trying to take that liquidity. It's going to start trying to take this liquidity, and this has to be the move. That the market does not leave this. It's so skewed. It's so heavily short, this market, because as I always say, the market only 90% of people, 95%, probably even higher, they just think at this moment in time. Market's going down, bet the market's going down. Market's going up, bet the market's going up. But here, at Crypto Breakout, what we try and do is we try to think 1 to 2 steps ahead. We think of where the move was likely to go, and once that move plays out, what's likely to happen. And as you've seen, guys, I called for the move, the flush to come down, and it happened. And then I called for the liquidity to build up, and it's happening. And now I'm saying the volume is rounding off. The longs have been taken. This is where the bottoms form, and everyone's scared. Everyone. So you have multiple factors that I try to think of when I look for how the bottom of the move is going to think. So we have like the stuff like here, like the technical side of things, and you've got the market data. So we've got the technical side of things. It's into resistance. That's good. We've got the market data and liquidation levels here. We've got the volume here. But we've also got sentiment that is absolutely, everyone's so scared right now. So, is that not? For some reason my chart is, there we are. So we've got, what is the fear at? Still making higher highs. So that's interesting. So we've got the sentiment, everyone can feel it, that it's just super bearish right now. So this is where the bottom, I think, is gonna form somewhere around here, and then it's coming up for this. And this is at 89. So 89,000, where's that? Here. Now, let me just copy. Take one of them. And what have we got? 89. Somewhere like that. This is where price is likely to come. Let's just have a quick look at the monthly just to make sure that there's nothing obvious here. No, we're all good here. Okay, so price is going to come out. So it finds the bottom. It's already had the fake out. All it's doing is it's into this wedge. Now, when price comes up to here, we'll have this breaking out of this trend line. So, once we break this trend line, we've had the fake out. Whenever there's a fake out, it means there's a bigger move planning in the opposite way. Once it takes this final bottom, there's maybe this liquidity, or finds its bottom here, it's going to come up and it's going to take this liquidity. And when it does, it's going to break this trend line. Once this trend line is broken, we are then going to get breakout traders going to start jumping on, and that's going to push the price up higher. Or it might come down for a retest and then push up. But if breakout traders then jump on and get the price up to here, and we clear these EMAs in this 50% level, we get them guys to push up. So we've got a potential move coming here. I think we'll definitely see liquidity taken at 89, and then from price, we'll see how the liquidity is looking under it. Because if a lot of liquidity builds up underneath price once it gets up to here, it might want to come down and take it before going off. So now this is if we follow the global liquidity. You can see on the 77-day, this also shows a breakout here as well. On 105, it shows it's going to come down. So if it comes down further, we're probably more likely using the 105-day offset. But if we're using the 77, it seems like this would make sense, because price is going to come up and take this liquidity anyway. Around about the same time, the liquidity is going to enter the market. And for you guys that don't know the global liquidity, it's basically all the central banks injecting money into the system. And it's essentially like a big water park, you know, the wave machine at it. You basically push out a wave, you inject the liquidity, and just as the wave comes, you know, it'll travel down and then the wave will hit you. Just like this, they inject the liquidity, but it takes days to actually hit Bitcoin. Say days, it takes months, and it's around about 11 weeks. So anywhere around that area, then Bitcoin feels the price. So that's why we've offset global liquidity. And now the offset shows global liquidity should be hitting Bitcoin. So that should, in theory, put up price. And it should move on the technicals of this is already faked out and we've got liquidity up here. And once we start moving up, all the other breakout traders and the conservative traders start entering, pushing it up. So it's an interesting time. Definitely nothing to panic about just now. It's just the market playing out and finding its low here. If we start breaking this red line, then I'm going to be a lot more concerned, but this is finding a higher low. And this is what happens when you put an ultimate low in. Once you put the ultimate low in, it has to find a higher low. And this is just that process happening now. So try not to panic, guys. And big thank you for everyone commenting, liking, and sharing, because I've got over it's the channel's, it's over, I think it's 104 now. So that was, it's starting to pick up some traction here, and the views I'm getting, you know, it's like 100 views in less than 24 hours. So I'm like, so it's definitely all the work you guys are doing, helping, sharing, liking, commenting. I think it's starting to get some traction with the algorithm. So that is very much appreciated to help grow this channel. So thank you, guys. You help me grow the channel, I'll help you make some money, and we're both happy. So hope you had a good weekend, guys, and I'll be back again. Oh, just thought I'd mention for any new guys that are watching, I make these videos every single day. It's a daily market update, and it comes out around 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, somewhere in that UK time. So if you like that, you find more information from this, and you find it useful, hit the subscribe button, guys, and like and share, do all the good stuff you guys have been doing. Have a good weekend, guys. Well, I hope you've had a good weekend. It's Monday tomorrow. Cheers, guys. Have a good one. Bye.